Rehearsing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What happens is my character enters this place as a civilian, so this is his rite of passage, really. And entering the induction center is the beginning of all that for Max. It's so difficult in the way that the film is stylized. So it's a very fine line that Julie and we all have to walk to be theatrically truthful.
It registered in my head, my God, I want you. Isn't that the Uncle Sam motto?
I want you. I want you so bad. I want you.
Just with what are very few lyrics, the idea of having Max come into this induction center and seeing these gigantic signs of Uncle Sam pointing, I want you, came up with the idea that they would start to be animated and the signs would start to speak. Of course, it's a hallucination in his head, but he's being panicked by this unbelievable setting that he's getting. We then Mark Friedberg created this extraordinary gauntlet that was conceived that all of the sergeants down the gauntlet who were stripping Max now and getting him into his underwear for this physical where he is slightly dehumanized because his identity is being pulled away as he's becoming part of a martial machine.
And in this place, you're sort of moved to a certain spot in this room and a cubicle lands right on it.
The 30 sergeants who were there are now cut, and they're positioned throughout this space. Probably these things are going to come down over their heads, so they're going to be in here, and they're doing this choreographic moment.
I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me
And we might see Vietnam, some abstract version of Vietnam, and we were thinking maybe even from a bird's eye view, palm trees, yellow smoke, mud.
And I remember the moment I was thinking, she's so heavy, 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 she's so heavy. What the hell is that? What could that be? And I got this idea of the boys as if they were slaves in Egypt, carrying a gigantic Statue of Liberty through the jungles of Vietnam on their back, saying, she's so heavy. For the scene where we're in the overhead of the men trampling all over the palm trees in Vietnam. It's not in the script here. And the Statue of Liberty is on the back of the guys, and they're singing, she's so heavy. That has to be dun, 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 dun. You know, it is playing with that whole idea of carrying liberty right across the universe, you know, and oh yes, we're bringing freedom everywhere. Here are our freedom fighters, you know, in their underwear, mowing down these palm trees.
Each section has its abstraction, its beauty, and also really the great thing that Julie's done is she's woven them all together. It's a fabric. It's always transitioning to the next piece. The Buddhas came out.
I love the Beatles.
They called me and they said, "What colors?" I said, "Lifesavers."
This is at the Walrus Loft party, and it's where our gang are invited to a book reading that is being given by Dr. Robert. So what Mark Friedberg brilliantly did was he designed an entire apartment that is all created through plastic and light. So it's the kind of high-end design of the 60s.
Julie's idea was that it's a place where everything lights up. That was really the motif. To some degree, these were socialites, people of culture of New York. And the types of costumes really had a lot to do with who these people were, which also therefore informed the kind of place they would be in. And the movies we looked at for research at the beginning of this process, Julie and I, were movies that Albert designed. And that's a testament to the breadth of his work.
In this kind of general light, it's okay. It's when it gets very, very bright. I wasn't out to make a costume ball, really. But I wanted to make it like a real clothes, but have this feeling of some other time. Hair is very important, makeup. Without the right hair, makeup, the clothes won't make any difference.
Why are Jojo? Oh, you mean out because of it?
For me, getting the period is always trying to identify what makes a period. And many times what I do is to accentuate certain things of a period, repeat things. It's a way of kind of capturing that moment as quickly as possible. My basic feeling is, and always has been, it's the director's medium. And as collaborative as everything is, it has to be sifted through one set of eyes. And hopefully I see what their eyes see and do it.
Action!
I remember Jude Taymor asking me, why do you want to do this? It's different. Most movies are different, but this one is even more different than most.